And now, here's America's #1 clock watcher, Foot Tire!
How you doing, Pimpin'? What's good?
Welcome once again to Beat the Clock, the show you can have the time of your life playing against time for big-time prizes, where it's always nice to be introduced by Bert Bennett. That's whose voice does it every week. Hello there, how are you?
Good evening.
Welcome back to our show. I hope you get a chance to meet them after the show. How are they?
The greatest name in cosmetics presents the 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yes, the $64,000 question. And now, the star of our show, where knowledge is king and the reward king size, Hammer.
Hola, Red. What is good? Hey, Pika. How are things? Oh, I don't like that. Shoot. I don't like it that large. Ugh. I don't like it that large. Because I'm going to say it's large enough. What do you think? What the hell is everybody doing this crazy Saturday? Yeah, I was going to get on even earlier tonight because I got to go to work tomorrow. I got to make up some moolah. So I'm basically putting myself in stress zone tomorrow. And I got to work Memorial Day weekend. Or Memorial Day. I'm just hoping as dead as a doornail tomorrow. Memorial Day I can live with it. It's slightly busy. But I'm really hoping it's dead tomorrow. Overtime tomorrow, holiday pay on Monday. My concern is, though, knowing lawyers, they're going to try working tomorrow, which will make it even worse. Alright, I need to try one more thing, so give me a second. Oh. Nope, that didn't work. By the way, Red Eye's jealous. I didn't get no coffee crisp in my box. I figured he would. I really figured he would. And that was the only thing I was jealous of, is you sent him more coffee crisp. And it's like, damn, you're just an evil, evil, evil man. I knew he would. King NorCal, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for that raid. Good evening or good afternoon, wherever you may be, Mrs. Priestess and the Gnome. Hello, Allie. What is good? We will be starting here very, very momentarily. V-Twin! So, how are you going to pay Red that for stealing your belt? That's what I want to know. You know he stole it from you, right? Oh, I always had the music like way going, Piper. That's my one rule. Game show music should be almost as loud, if not louder than me. Not until the next crossover, and it's not happening. Just wait a week and he'll lose it to somebody else. Yeah, I know that's on tonight. I thought about it, But I'm like, no, can't do it. Can't do it. I can't afford to pay for another pay-per-view. Hey, Chuck, how we doing? And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Thank you very much, King NorCal, for that raid. And Chuck, how you doing over on D-Live tonight? I dropped in. You weren't on today. Have a very, 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 very good sleep, Voodoo. Like I said, I don't know how long I'll actually be on tonight because I got to be at the office at 6:30 in the morning. 6:30. It means I gotta set my alarm clock for like 4 o'clock. I gotta set my alarm clock for 4 o'clock on a Sunday morning. There's just something wrong with that. There's something drastically wrong with that. I couldn't get any packages out today, and I'm going to apologize for that. My plan was to get a couple out today. Unfortunately, my wife woke up yesterday and my puppy dog was having seizures. One of my puppy dogs was having seizures. So she had to take him to the vet, which basically drained about $300 out of my bank account. You're sleepy that time. I only have to work this week because they are extremely short-handed. CBD oil. We tried that at one point. It didn't work. One of our teams is like extremely shorthanded. So I got volunteered and slash volunteered to work tomorrow for about 6 hours, and then and before that happened, I'd already volunteered to work Memorial Day. So it was kind of like, okay. At least that's like 18 hours of time and a half plus. How you doing, Aaron? Yeah, we found out he's got liver issues. We found out that he's got a thyroid problem. And I forget what the other thing is. Something having to do with his arthritis. But we knew that about Australian Shepherds. You do a 1 in the afternoon till 10 at night shift. On a Sunday. Yeah, mine's just the opposite. Mine is 6:30 in the morning to 12:30. Hopefully, and I use the word hopefully because I've done Sundays before. It's either really quiet and I can get some stuff done, some personal stuff done, or it's going to be really busy. I'm going to come home, I'm going to look at the computer, and I'm going to throw up. It'll be one of the two, guaranteed. Oh, crap. I've got the intro still playing, don't I? Why is my intro still playing? I don't know. I got to remember to figure out how to turn that off. I've got to remember. I thought I could leave it running since I got the volume off on it. I could just actually leave that up and running while I'm talking. Used to be 12 to 10 R. All right, I'll tell you what, Chuck. I'll get you some CBD oil, and we'll see if that helps. I finally figured out, by the way, what was wrong with my alerts. I actually had 2 alert boxes, and one of them was busted. One of them was working. I got to go through and try to figure out why the alternate levels in them are not working, though. You got it already. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the CBD oil go down. Yeah. Nope, I couldn't do CBD oil. I could not do it. So yeah, my plan was to get some of the packages out today, but I came home yesterday and dog wasn't in the house. Wife, I thought, was still at work, and so I'm looking around the house for the dog. Not here. The mongrel's here, but the other one, the shepherd's not. So I come downstairs. I'm like, all right, maybe Julie took him with her to the office because apparently they let her do that. She comes home. First question I asked, did you got the dog with you? And she's like, yep. I had to take $300 out of your bank account. There went my shipping pack because I just pulled like $150 out of the PayPal account. $50 for 8. That's not too bad. How you doing, Spot? So I look at it like payday is coming around the corner. I got some overtime this week for the next paycheck. Hopefully I'll get this stupid IRS letter out in the mail tomorrow. Or Monday. Yeah, well, Monday's Memorial Day, so it won't be till Tuesday. Then hopefully 6 to 8 weeks I'll get my refund after that. And hopefully after that I get the roof taken care of, and then I will be caught up. I hope. I doubt it, because you know something else will always go wrong. No, Aaron, I did not. Yours is still in the shelf. Yours is the one I was going to put out today until the dog wounded. So unfortunately, I got stuck for a week. I got stuck for a week or a week and a half. We'll have to see. All right. Let's see. What else do we have to talk about? Well, I think that's everything in my life over the past 3 days. You know how hard it is? And I kind of realized this Thursday night. Do you realize how hard it is to come up with something to talk about for just 3 days in your life? When you live the life I live, which is basically work, home, Twitch, DLive, YouTube, and then the show. And it's like, I don't think I have a life anymore. I don't think I have a life. I really don't. Because I got to thinking about it, and it's like we do the Monday show, then we do the Thursday show. So I got 2 days to come up with something to talk about. I have no idea what to talk about. Then we go from Thursday to Saturday, which is only 1 day to talk about stuff. And I'm like, don't over, Taika. Let me give you an example, because there's this debate that's going on Twitter. That is the Lamborghini, Chuck. The box is not in great shape, but I put the Lamborghini one up there. I don't think I have a Maestro Jaguar yet. But I haven't been to the flea market in, 3 months now. Because my usual plan is go to the post office, ship off what I got. That tells me how much I've spent for the day. Then I go over to the flea market and I go looking for die-cast cars and Star Trek and Star Wars and Pops and figures and cards and this, that, and the other thing. But yeah, that one is the Maestro Lamborghini. I forgot that. Lamborghini S, I think. I know it's on the box. It is the Maestro Lamborghini Iota. That's what it's called. It's the Iota. Yota, you know them. Thank you much for that, Spock. You are now an executive producer, my friend. Look at that escargot. Hey, I'll eat snails. I know we were joking about that on Nerdy Stream. Dude, I'll eat anything once. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Deke, what's good? No, Listy feels like a ghost. There we go. I gotta fix that. That's because I got up and came back and all them good things. I'm doing the spooky thing. When Halloween rolls around and that happens, I'm just going to leave it like it is. So it's like every so often it'll flash in and flash out, flash in and flash out. I'm trying to think, have I ever eaten escargot? I've done fresh calamari. I've done stale calamari. I don't think I've ever actually done... I've done caviar once. I still like snails better as pets than pate. I don't know, man. I could do it at least... If I don't like it, I'll let you know. But I can do it at least once. What was the other one? What was the other one we were talking about? Yeah, caviar is good. You get caviar, just a dollop of sour cream, and Fast and Furious model cars. I'm trying to think. I've got 1, 2, 3. How many do I have up? I can't really tell because the light's like right in my face. I think I got like 7 die-cast cars left, not counting the Matchbox ones. The catch is like when they're selling good around here, the prices like skyrocket. It's like if you had said, "Oh, go get some Fast and Furious diecast 2 months ago," I could have gotten them for like next to nothing. But now that it's like back on the in thing, they're back on everybody's hit list. Prices like climb up bad. I'm trying to remember who else I got up there. So we put up, because you guys had me down to two things after Thursday. I literally had 2 things on the top shelf. I think I had 2 things left on the bottom shelf. So I had to like really think about what I was going to put up there today. I really had to think about what I was going to put up there today because I kind of wanted to mix it up a little. So I don't think I put anything Star Wars up there this time. I'm trying to think. Did I put anything Star Wars up there? No, I do not have anything Star Wars up this time. I figured I did the science fiction magazine Thursday, so So I went with the comic books today. And then I'll probably do the magazine after the comics are gone and then flip back and forth. The comic books this time are A Dummy's Guide to Danger, Episode 1, A Dummy's Guide to Episode Danger 2, and Stray Blanket, I think, is the other one. All right, Allie, I saw what that was. That was what we call a vault shot. And as you guys can see, I kind of moved the vault down a little. Because I needed something in the bottom corner. And I figured this will give you guys a realization of how close you guys are coming to opening the vault. So I figured the vault's going to stay in the corner. The 4-letter word will stay in the top corner. And then I got rid of that intermission box because nobody could read it. So the intermission thing will go right back in the center when I take my quick 15-minute off mic break. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out what else I want. I've got one more thing I've got to do, and I'm trying to figure out how it's working. Oh, I know, Spock. I saw it was +2. Trust me, I pay attention to my wheel. I always pay attention to my wheel, just like I pay attention to all my chats, whether you're watching from D-Live, Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, stream. No, I keep saying streaming. No, 4-letter word is not active yet. I haven't turned it on. All right, so with that, Allie, we need you to take 2 wrong numbers off the vault. Which 2 rows would you like me to remove, or which row or rows would you like me to remove 2 numbers from? But nope, I had not turned on the 4-letter word. I knew it wasn't on. I was paying attention, trust me, Spot. So Allie's got the Outlaw card sitting back there, waiting to go out. So let's see if he can add something to it. Let's see what he can add to it. 2 from row 8. We don't have a row 8. The number over on the right is the combination that you guys enter. There is no row 8. We got row 1, row 2, row 3, or row 4. Orange, white, blue, and green. Oh, see, it's genetic, so you better be careful when you get older, Spot. When you get older, it'll get interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Ow. And I hate when you get those. And I gotta talk to my D-Live channel for a minute. So I'm not ignoring the Twitch channel. If you guys say something, trust me, I will be paying attention. Two from 4. All right, we're only going to be able to get rid of 1 wrong number on row 4. All right, so Allie wants to know what the last number in the combination is. All right, so we're getting 1 out of row 4. And you got 1 more coming, Allie. Which row would you like me to remove another wrong number from? I'm sorry, Mystic. That is like the most fitting thing I have seen today. And the reason I say that is because we were watching. She's watching Chronicles from Savannah. So, what's the name of that? Oh, And they're doing something about oils and potions and everything else. So it like almost fit perfectly. That almost fit perfectly. Anyway, I got to talk to my D-Light crew for a minute. So, Allie, whenever you're ready, give me the 4-digit number you think is opening the vault. I'm stuck. I am really getting stuck on D-Live. I spent most of this morning while I was like cleaning up files and working on show stuff. 1, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we like that intro, Allie. I'm trying to converse with these people, trying to network, trying to communicate. It's not working. It's honestly not working. I got more interest in the show from talking to one of the extension owners on Twitch, the QuizKit people. And with that, Allie, we hear these sad, sad, sad trombone. I am stumped how to find anybody on Twitch, or not Twitch, on DLive that I can get this show to relate to. It's not working in that regard. It's driving me a little nuts. How many pieces of tape normally come on a standard roll? 1. It's just one really, 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 really long one. I wish I could remember what that scene was, because I was in the kitchen, or went from the kitchen to the living room to have lunch, and she's got it on, and they're playing with some sort of potions or something. So, like I said, it was kind of funny. It was actually kind of funny. The problem is, all right, on my D-Live side, I found Chuck, who's a collector of cars, or die-cast cars. He's a maker of them. Absolutely fantastic job. If you guys ever get a chance, please go watch him. I watched Blessed Mama Bear doing her stitching thing, and it's like I can't tomorrow. I gotta work. I'm working from like 6 till noon, so I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna be exhausted. So I'm probably gonna end up coming home and like just basically either playing with files to get all my files consistent across the board, or I'm going right back to bed. But yeah, you know, if you're streaming, I'm usually there. You know, if you're streaming, I'm usually there. So far, I've only found like 4 interesting people. And so far, they're like in completely different time zones, so I know I can't get them to come watch. It's just driving me nuts that I can't find anybody that relates to this channel that can participate in this channel. No offense to Chuck and Rainbow, who've been here pretty much every time except for Thursday, because, like I said, Thursday was just weird, late. I was off my marbles and a few other things. So if anybody knows how to pull the networking off over there, or who I should be watching and networking with, let me know. Because like I said, I'm striking out bad for the most part. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time to get things started with what everybody's interested in. It's called the games, the prizes, the winnings. And with that, it is time for list number 1. It is time for list number 1 of the evening. And for list number 1, providing I didn't screw anything up. I'll know after I hit my buttons. All right, nothing wrong. We are looking for dry phrases. Nope, not hell. Although I've had a few people tell me that it's like really, really close to being hell. Because nobody has gotten the 4-letter word yet. And the funny thing is, I think there's one that's even harder. Oh, I gotta do one more thing. Hold on. I always try to make it fair so that the chat speeds are matching. Spot did get dry as a bone. Throat is dry, glass is dry, dry toast. Dry as a desert, dry your eyes, the lake is dry. For those of you that have never seen the list before, it's very simple. Think of it as Family Feud without the points. We basically take dry your clothes, dry up, high and dry, dry bread. Dry up and Spock, you're ghoulish today. You're ghoulish. I know what you meant, Pika. I know what you meant. All right, I got to put my timer on. Make sure it's working. The turkey is, when I cook it, yeah, it usually is. Dry mouth. Hey, Lethal, how you doing, my friend? But yeah, like I said, and there's been a couple of them. That, hey, Mark, how we doing? Dry sky. The towel is dry. All good ones, but not what we're looking for. I gotta look at something real second. Nope. Okay, I can't take it. I was looking at one. I was trying to decide whether or not I could take it, but it's a little too different. Canada Dry. I forgot Canada Dry. I am so mad at myself. Jinxie hijacked your keyboard. Sun Dry, Dry Martini, Dry Humor, Dry Dishes, all good ones, but not there. But yeah, what was I just going to say? The Canada Dry got me, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I got to come up with something. Dry Run is on the list. I think it goes to Aaron. Dry County, Dry Eyes, Cut and Dry, Dry Up. I'm going to say you guys have been close to one, but I need a full phrase. I don't usually give out hints, but I will say there is one. There's one you guys have bounced around. I gotta check something. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss one, because I keep swearing I missed one. Watch you paint dry. Dry up and dry. Dry up. Dry the desert. Okay, it's not there. Drunk Dry, and Lethal getting Hung Out to Dry. So it's still not the one you guys have been close to. My eyes are dry, dry as day. Tumble Dry. Which I still got to do laundry tonight. It's going to be like the last thing I do before I go to bed. It'll be the last thing I end up doing before I go to bed. I wish I could, Lethal. I'm going to have a beer here shortly, but I got to go light tonight. Because like I said, I got to be up in the office at 6:30 tomorrow. Basically, I have bypassed my holiday vacation. Or I should say my holiday weekend. on getting milk dry or milk something dry. Dry heat, I like that one. Dry spell. Sundry. I like Mark thinking outside the box a little there. But yeah, guys, for those of you that have never seen the list before, it's very simple. We picked a word, a theme, a topic, a name, a phrase, or something, and we come up with 10 items that relate to it. Oh, dry milk, dry water. Bone dry, not there. Dry mouth. And if I have to pick one, I'm going to say 5, 7, or 8. I'm going to say 5, 7, or 8. We'll see. It's basically you milk something till it can't be. It's sort of like a blackmail thing. It's sort of like a blackmail thing, Mystic. I'm going to milk it till I get everything I can get out of it. I'm going to milk it dry. For instance, if I were to do, and I've given thought to doing a list like this, I thought about doing one, movies with James Bond actors, or movies that have had James Bond actors as other characters. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, no, that's going to be way too long. That's going to be way too long. Dry shave, which is what I do all the time. The well has run dry. Home and dry, dry ball. Dry martini, shaken, not stirred. I prefer mine stirred, not shaken. With 2 olives, please. But I'm a snob when it comes to my drinks. There we go, Mark. That was the one I was looking for. That was the one you guys were like kind of bouncing around. List dry. But yeah, guys, while you guys are guessing, we can talk about this, that, or the other thing that's going on in the world today. It's kind of like, I think we've kind of lost one of my regulars, though. Sea Chicken has kind of gone off on his own. I haven't seen Sea Chicken around. I've seen him like on Twitch, but he doesn't come in anymore. Because I was gonna say, I don't even know if Sea Chicken ever got his package they sent. Dry Sprill, Dry Lake, Cut and Dry, the Dry River. This was going to go somewhere. Where was I going with this? Oh, I sent Sea Chicken a bot. And see, I have to slap Mark once in a while too, because he won't do it that often either. Whenever you guys get packages from me, it's one of those where please post it so I know that it's gotten to you, whether it's Instagram or Twitter or Twitch or Facebook, or just let me know. The fuel tank is dry. Mine's about half full, I think. I think mine's about half full in the house and at the car. Because I can't get him to respond to me to say whether or not he ever got it. It's sort of like I'm waiting for the Fallens to tell me if theirs got to them yesterday or not. Because I know Yoda got hers. I know Delve got hers. Dry your soul, drain dry. There's another one. I thought this one might actually last a while. I thought Dry as Dust would probably last a while because it's not as well known. All right, Allie. Let me know who the last 5 in the Royal are, because I know we'll probably be here before it finishes. I'm interested to know who the last 5 mystery entrants are. Dry Socket, Dry Ink, Pink Dry, all good ones, but not there. No Dry Eds. These are all DRYs. So let's see, 7 came off, so I'm going to say 5 and 8. I'm going to say 5 and 8 are the 2 hardest ones up here. Well, they're not new, they're just not as well known. No. Oh, actually, Dryads would make it. I like the Dryad one. Aaron getting number 3. Aaron running through this list on you guys tonight. Aaron's got 4 of them so far. The weather has run dry. The bar is dry. The bar is dry. We better go find us a new bar. Fast, Chuck. Actually, I think my bar has a little bit of rum chata left. Some Starbucks coffee liqueur. No, I'm surprised that one took as long as it did to come off. I had that one as one of my easier ones, in my opinion. I had Dry Ice as one of my easier ones. Dry up South. No. It is better to be alcoholically aware and drunk and happy. That's what I always say. So we got 2 left. And again, these 2 I think are the harder 2. Like I said, I had 5, 7, and 8 as the 3 hard ones on this list. And for the first game tonight, just to let you guys know, we're going to do a closed game. So it's only going to be 3 people. The reason I say that is because I actually kind of fixed it. If we can get 7 participants, I want to try beat the pack. So right now I've got the 3-player game of Cluedo on mine, the 7-player beat the pack, the 7-player King of the Mountain, or the 5-player beat the experts. Those are the ones I had in my head running. I am working on a Aaron. Aaron's on a roll here. Trust in God and keep your powder dry. And Lethal finishing it off with Dry Gulch. Wow, that's the first list that I think we have completed in a long time. I think that's the first list that we've gotten all 10 on with no real hints in a very long time. You guys actually did that in about 15 minutes, believe it or not. 15 minutes for that one. All right, so with that, we are going to load up our celebrity space. We're going to load up our small prize and our vault shot. So the question is, Aaron got 5 of them. How many winning slots do we think he got? Anybody want to take a guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lethal got 2. Mark with 1. Spock with 1. And Gnome with 1. All right, so we are going to start with Aaron. And we're going to do it basically a dry run, test run, and see if anything comes out of it. Nope, that's why they call it a dry run. Which means Aaron came up dry as dust. And still coming out 0 for 2 so far. Aaron is not looking good. 0 for 2. That's right. He's like, just keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep going till I milk this dry and win something. It's not behind milk it dry either. So the question is, Aaron, which one do I do next for you? I'm going to say we're going to go with the one that I thought was the hardest, second hardest on the list. Trust in God and keep your powder dry. Ouch! Not there. Wow, not there at all. Then we turn our attention to Lethal, who's basically laughing at Aaron because so far he's been hung out to dry. And Lethal not getting a winning slot yet. All right, so that means we've got Mark, Spock, Aaron, Gnome, and Lethal. So it's a 20% chance for everybody. It's a 20% chance. And we are going to start with Spock. Is he going to come up roses? Or is it dry as a bone? Oh, and that means Spock. You get your choice of the smalls. So for the smalls tonight, we have a mystery marble keyring. Oh, Spock's like, I'm calling wheel spin first. Let's see what Spock pulls out of the wheel. Absolutely nada. Nothing on the wheel for you at the moment, Spock. But like I said, you get your choice of the small. Right now, we have the mystery key rings in the marble bag. I don't know what's in it. This is the bag that's not slightly open, so I didn't take it out. We have the Finding Nemo playset. We have the dolphin statue. We have Dodger from Oliver and Company. We have the 3 comics. They are A Dummy's Guide to Danger, and I can't remember the one that's in the back of it. Then we have the Stargirl Magnet, the Vampire cards, and the Space Ornaments. I mean, that's the only way I know how to call them, is the Space Ornaments. I should say astronomical. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right when you say that right. The astronomy-based ornaments. So, Spock, which of those would you like? And again, if you need to see one up close, let me know, and I'll try to pull it out for you. All right, the comics it is. It is a 3-pack. I thought it was 4, but it's only 3. But it is the Dummy's Guide to Danger. I think it's issue 1, but I'm not sure. Then another Dummy's Guide to Danger. And then we have Stray Bullets And if you can't tell, there's a common theme to these three. It's literally, we got the lei, we got the Hawaiian shirt, and we got the other Hawaiian shirt. And that was literally my theme for those three comic books when I put them together. It's Hawaiian shirt comics. I have not read any of these. I remember getting this one, and I'm like, I so want to open it, but I don't open anything that's given to me that's sealed unless I'm keeping it for myself.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Shut up, Alexa. So, Spock will be getting his Hawaiian shirt comic book collection. And like I said, I pick weird things. I don't do things all the time on... ouch. It's not always like DC and Marvel. It could be like whatever the names on the covers are. It could be an author. It could just be one of them oddball things. That happened to be my oddball thing. That happened to be my oddball thing. Nope, not evil. All right, so that takes care of Spock in the small. The question is, who's going to get the vault and who's going to get the one-player game? And we are going to see if Mark leaves it without a dry eye in the house. It's not the dry eye, which means we are down to Aaron, Gnome, and Lethal. One of you will be getting the four-letter word. No. One of you will be getting the one-player game. One of you will be getting a shot at the vault. The question is, who is it? Is it Aaron trying to bleed me dry? Aaron, you will be getting the one-player game. And that means either Gnome or Lethal gets a shot at the vault. And the shot at the vault goes to Lethal. So Lethal gets the shot at the vault. So let me get the vault window open. And like I said, you guys can see I kind of moved the vault down into the bottom corner just to fill up some space so I can figure out what needs to go in there. Alright, so Lethal, with that, you get to pick one row that we are going to remove an incorrect number from. Alright, row 1 it is. And out of row 1, we are losing the 5. Alright, Lethal, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault this evening. Alright, Lethal says it is 9, 0, 3, 1. And we know the last number has to be a 1 because it's the only number left in the combination. We lock that in. Do we hear the very, very happy fireworks and cheering? Or do we hear... we hear more sad trombones. More sad trombones. You know, I just realized what that word is that Chuck threw out there for like the 4th one. It took me a second, but it did make sense after a second. It's kind of like my brain didn't quite click on because I kept trying to figure out if evil worked. And I'm looking at it, and it's like, oh, it does work. Damn. All right, so with that, we turn our attention back over to Aaron. And give me 1 second, Aaron, because I have to go open up your one-player game. Because your one-player game's got a little bit of trivia to it. I just got a lot of trivia to it. All right, Aaron, you will be playing, and it's not graphically appealing yet because I still got to work on it. And why did it not come up? Give me a minute. Why did that one not appear? Oh, because I got it named wrong. I have it named slightly wrong. Get drunk. See, if you guys haven't seen Lethal play Fortnite when he gets drunk, you guys definitely need to do that. It is funny, funny, fun, 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 fun. All right, it came up that time. I did have it. All right, so with that, Aaron, you're going to be playing the game 1 versus 100. All right? This is how it works. Just yeah, when he steals his keyboard back, that's what he's waiting for. Jinxie confiscated his keyboard. She's like, "You're gonna go cook for Memorial Day, or you're not getting it back. I'm holding it hostage. Cook, or the keyboard gets it." Wait a minute. Cook, or the keyboard gets it. All right, so Aaron, this is how it works. It works pretty much just like the game. I already told Red I was kind of mad at him because he didn't send me no coffee crisps. I love the chocolate stuff he sent me, but it was like, damn it, I forgot about those. All right, so here's how it works, Aaron. You are basically going to answer questions. We're going to show you 3 choices to every question, of course. As you answer questions, some of these computer characters are going to also be answering the questions. If they miss it, they're eliminated from the game, as long as you keep answering questions right. All right? Much like the game, you will have 3 helps. You have a poll the mob, where basically we're going to show you the percentages of all 3 guesses of the mobsters that are guessing it. We have a trust the mob, which works very similar to poll the mob. We're going to show you the 3. The highest percentage, if you choose it, or if you choose to trust the mob, the highest percentage that the mob selects is your automatic answer. And then there's ask the mob, where we'll show you 1 right answer, 1 wrong answer. All right. And this is the game that I wanted to get Nerdy to kind of try to send me still shots of all his wrestlers, because I want to swap them out for the ZCW and SCW characters, because I think it would be more, it'll be a little more silly that way. So if I can fit all the little ZCW and SCW characters on there, it would be 100 wrestlers on the board. All right, so let me get the board filled first. All right, Aaron, are you ready? All right, now at any point, you can walk away. At any point in the game, you can walk away. And again, if you have more than 31 characters left facing you, and you walk away, say if you're at 35 and you want to walk away, I'll give you 10 whammies for each mob member that was removed. All right? So with that, Aaron, here is your first question with 100 mobsters. You have before you rondelles, bicones, chiclets, and Haishis. You are creating something that is used to color walls, hangs around your neck, or is eaten with soy sauce and wasabi. Okay? You have rondelles, bicones, chiclets, and Haishis. I think I said that wrong. Haishis. You are creating something that is A, used to color walls. You're creating something that hangs around your neck, or you're creating something that is eaten with soy sauce and wasabi. Now we don't know. The mob members have already answered. They answer pretty much as soon as the three choices come up. If you don't know, you can use one of the three helps. There's no guarantee that it's going to give you the correct solution. All right, so Aaron says you have rondelles, bicones, chiclets, and Haishis, and you are creating something that is eaten with soy sauce and wasabi. If you are correct, we will remove some mob members, and the game can continue. If you are wrong, the game is over. You have before you rondelles, bicones, chiclets, and Haishis. You are creating something that is eaten with soy sauce and wasabi. No! No, it is not. Rondelles, bicones, chiclets, and Haishis are parts of necklaces. They're literally worn around the neck. So with that, the one-player game ends for Aaron on the very first question. And with that, Aaron, no points, no whammies, because nobody was eliminated. And the 1 versus 100, the 101. Aaron. Wow, that's the second one-player game we've done where the first question got somebody. Spock will admit he got beat on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the same principle. He got beat on the same principle on one question. All right, so unfortunately, I am going to go move this because we'll probably have to use this one again. And I'm going to put mark by it so I know to move this to the used question file. It just depends on how the questions come up. I don't pay any attention to, because they're all basically using the same file. Nope, you did not eliminate anybody, Aaron. And a wrong question or a wrong answer basically eliminates you right off the bat. All right, so the question is, how many people do we have here that are wanting to participate in the next game? Because depending on how many people we have determines on which game we do. Like I said, I've got one set aside for 3. I've got one for 4. Hello, Yoda. How you doing, my dear? I got an open one. I got one that's up to 9. All right, I got Chuck is definitely interested. That just all depends on how many people I get, Aaron. That all depends on how many people I get. Spock says he's in. That's 2. Yoda says she's in. That's 3. All right. Pika in. Luna in. That's 5. All right, so we got 5, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes, and if we don't get anybody else at the end of the 5-minute period, so we got 5 minutes of just chewing the fat between you and me and everyone else. So has the surgery happened yet, Luna, or not? I can never remember when it was planned. I can never remember when it's planned. All right, so we got 5, so we're going to work. All right, Aaron, you want in? I will put you in. That's 6. That takes me over to that game. Well, see, she put the salad dressing on because we were going to munch on it. But then she's like, nope, I can't do that. I'm glad you like it, my dear. All right, let me see. What am I doing here? I am doing a don't save for that one. All right, so I got 6 so far. We got Chuck, Spock, Yoda, Pika, Luna, and Aaron. Yeah, I figure you guys actually got yours first. I'm still waiting to hear from the Fallons to see if they got theirs yet. Because I don't know if I did something to like tick the Fallons off. Because they haven't been back on in a while. Or they might still be doing their country move and Fallon's having panic attacks. Because Mrs. Fallon's grandfather left her his property out in the country. And Fallon is not a country boy. He has said that time and time again. So it's kind of interesting to see how he gets used to that. All right, and while I'm waiting, I'm going to check something to make sure my files are right. And do one thing here. Bear with me. All right. I'm trying to extend my 2-word puzzles to 3 or 4. All right, we're good. I think we're good. No, my luck, I broke it when I did that, but we'll see. All right, so we're down to about 1:20. Unless anybody else wants to join in, please feel free to speak up. Ow. Sweat box. this up to here. Yep. Oh, I forgot the sound automatically kicked in on that one. I forgot to start the sound kicked in. I don't know. Nobody. Like I said, we'll see. I am not a fan of. I'm not really a fan of a live action Disney film. So it just all depends. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have our 6 participants. It's like one of my favorite theme songs of all time. Hey, Rainbow, how we doing? I am doing well considering I'm going to end up cutting Shrimp short tonight at some point. So it won't be till 11 o'clock because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. Look out for you, Scott. There you go. No prize for Luna on that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the game of Jackpot. This is based on a U.S.-Canada joint production game show. Nope, not any. It's designed for 6 players. You guys will be competing head-to-head. We're going to show you 15 numbered boxes on the screen. Okay? Behind each box, there will be a score. I gotta slow that down. And why is it not showing up? Oh, there we go. All right, now, as Chuck volunteered first, Chuck, you will be our power player. Then we have Spock in row 1, Yoda in row 2, Pikachu in row 3, Luna in row 4, and Aaron in row 5. Now, here's how it works. Let's get the board filled first, and let's see what our target number is. Our target number is 45. Now, Chuck, as long as you are the power player, you play every square on the board. Okay? You are until you lose the power player slot. For those of you that are down the side, you only play on the rows that you're on. So, for instance, Pika will only play 7, 8, or 9. But Chuck gets to control who plays each puzzle. What we're going to do is Chuck's going to pick one of those 15 numbers. Okay? So let's say he picks number 12. Then this puzzle will be between Chuck and Luna. They are the only two players that we'll take answers for. We will show you a riddle. It is basically anywhere from 2 to 6 lines. At the moment you know it, you know what the riddle means, you guess. Hello, Heavy. How you doing, my friend? There is no time limit. Okay? It's just basically whoever gives the answer first, or I should say there's no penalty for being wrong. If Chuck were to pick Luna, and Luna gets the riddle right before Chuck does, Luna takes over the power player slot, Chuck goes into the side slot. Hey, Bragg! Long time no see, my friend. How have you been? Now, behind every one of these, there's a point value from 5 to 150 points. If the target score ever matches the main score, okay, that's the final riddle of the game. Behind one board each round, there will be a jackpot square. No points. Whoever gets the jackpot square gets to choose one of the small prizes. Alright, so Chuck's going to start with number 8. Alright, so, and again, this game can end with one riddle, if it's a 45 underneath. Is it a 45? No! It's a jackpot square, right off the bat. So Chuck and Pika, you two are competing for your choice of the small prizes. Alright? So, with that, it's a jackpot riddle. And here is the riddle. A most delicious thing. And again, there are no penalties for wrong guesses, so you guys are allowed to guess as often as you want. It can be given, but it cannot be kept. Some awake from it after they've slept. It's the moistest and softest butterfly wing, and Chuck nailing it. We actually have to wait for the whole riddle to finish. But when it is the last even, it can sting. And the answer is a kiss. It is indeed a kiss. All right, so that means Chuck, we can have you pick your small prize now, or we can wait till later. So Chuck gets one small, no ifs, ands, or buts. A most delicious thing. It can be given but can't be kept. Some awake from it after they've slept. It's the moistest and softest butterfly wing, but when it is the last, even it can sting. Alright, so Chuck, no points for the jackpot square. There are 0 points for those. So with that, you get to choose the next box on the board because you are still in the power players. Power. You're in the jackpot square, basically. All right, number 15. So this is Chuck versus Aaron. So Aaron, you ready? Chuck, I know you're ready. Here is box 15, and it is a 10-point box. And
this challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also...
Ooh, okay. This one is going to be interesting.
Lincoln's March.
Here is your riddle. I freely associate with patience. I had a neurotic fear of trains. Nope, not a virus. I had a super ego. I founded a shrinking business. I was the original Wizard of Id. And the final clue, my slips are famous. So Aaron and Chuck, there is your puzzle. I freely associate with patience, and if you're on the channel, you can help. Again, I will only take the final answer for this one from Aaron or Chuck. And Chuck getting it again. It is Sigmund Freud. It was indeed Sigmund Freud. Freely associate, neurotics, superego, shrink, Wizard of Id, and Freudian slips. All right, so with that, Chuck still in control. Yes, you can, Heavy. There is nothing in the rules that say you guys can't help. All right, Chuck. Going for number 4. So that means this is between Yoda and Chuck. This is between Yoda and Chuck. Hey, I can't help it. Chuck's paying attention. All right. This is a 40-point puzzle. So we have just gone we've gone over 45. Now, when it gets up to 100, it will basically wrap back around. And it'll drop back down to 0. So if the next one is 90, that would take us over to 40. All right, Yoda, are you ready? Chuck, are you ready? All right, here we go. Here are your clues. I'm only part of a city, but I hate it when it does that. I gotta go look up my riddle here. I'm only part of a city, but I have more people than several states. Winston's mother, Jenny Churchill, was born here. I'm also known as Kings County. My bridge was once the tallest structure in the Western Hemisphere. Not London Town. The Trolley Dodgers were mine, but Branch Rickey sold them bums to LA. Nope, not Paddington, London, not Winchester, not London. Ralph and Norton honeymooned here. So those are your 6 clues. I'm only part of a city, but I have more than several states. Winston's mother, Jenny Churchill, was born here, not the United Kingdom. I'm also known as Kings County, not New York. My bridge was once the tallest structure in the Western Hemisphere. Not New York, New York. The Trolley Dodgers were mine, but Branch Rickey sold them bums to Los Angeles. Ralph and Norton honeymooned here. Again, we're looking for something specific. There is one clue in here that narrows it down to a specific. Not Manhattan. Look at, there's one clue that will always narrow it down to a very specific thing. I'm only part of a city, but I have more people than many states. Winston's mother, Jenny Churchill, was born here. I'm also known as Kings County. My bridge was once the tallest structure in the Western Hemisphere. The Trolley Dodgers were mine, but Branch Rickey sold them bums to Los Angeles. Ralph and Norton honeymooned here. Nope, not San Francisco. I will say you both have it partially right, but there's one clue in there that narrows it down vastly. There's one clue that narrows it down to a very specific answer. Nope, not the Bronx. Not Queens. Oh, Yoda taking it. The specific answer we were looking for was Brooklyn. Brooklyn County was known as Kings County. The Dodgers were from the Brooklyn Dodgers, and it was the Brooklyn Bridge. So with that, Yoda swaps out with Chuck, and that means Yoda is now in control of the board. The honeymooners were in Brooklyn. But the key one to me is the Dodgers. They were never known as the New York Dodgers. They were never known as the Manhattan Dodgers. They were always the Brooklyn Dodgers. All right, Luna and Yoda, you're up. And this one is for 40 points. So we are at 90 points. So this is for Yoda and Luna. And here are the clues. I like to drive. You're a Dodger fan and do that. I'm a designer as well as an athlete. The only Dodger spot knows is from Oliver. I set a record for Sports Illustrated covers. Much of my career has been below par. At age 46, I proved I was still one of golf's masters. And the final clue of the puzzle? The Golden Bear. So this is for Yoda and Luna. I like to drive. I'm a designer as well as an athlete. I set a record for Sports Illustrated covers. Much of my career has been below par. At age 46, I proved I was still one of golf's masters. And Luna taking it. It is the Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus. Not Jack Nicholson. Although he is. I can't do Jack. I can't do Jack. I cannot fake that one. And that means Luna has taken the power slot. All right, Luna. Which numbered square would you like? We are looking for a 55. So, Luna, if you can find a 55, that would be the last question of the game. All right, this is between Luna and Spock. And it is a 75-point question. And I'm going to tell you, this one's a short one. I think this one's only like 4 lines. All right, here are Spock, Luna. Here is your riddle. You use this to clean. Although it is small. If you forget it, your smile will appall. And I will tell you that's the only 4 lines of it. Nope, not soap, not sponge. Oh, the D-Life crew's got it. The D-Life crew's got it. Luna taking it. It is indeed the toothbrush. It is indeed the toothbrush, which means, Luna, you are still in control. All right, Luna. Where would you like to go next? Oh, I hadn't even started the timer. Damn it. All right, we're going for 45 minutes. We'll do 35. All right, number 7. So this will be between Luna and Pikachu. And it's a 100-point question, so this is a 0-point question. So this is strictly for control of the board. This one's going to be hard, considering who's playing. With not hiding my face at home, I sang professionally in nightclubs. I can tell you, this one's going to be hard. I could have been a cosmetologist centerfold. Hold on, I got to go look this one up. I could have been a cosmetologist centerfold, but was struck out by Burt Reynolds. My finances were in the red, so I kept my face behind a mask. Pete Rose and I were in the car business together for a while. In my career, I seldom had to sit on my last name. And I was the National League Rookie of the Year in 1968 and MVP in 1970 and 72. So when not hiding my face at home, I sang professionally in nightclubs. I could have been a cosmopolitan centerfold, but was struck out by Burt Reynolds. My finances were in the red, so I kept my face behind a mask. Pete Rose and I were in the car business together for a while. In my career, I seldom had to sit on my last name. And I was National League Rookie of the Year in 1968 and MVP in 1970 and 72. And again, if you are watching on the channel, you guys can help. Pika taking Terry's assistance. It was indeed Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench played catcher for the Reds. He was supposed to be the Burt Reynolds centerfold where he's laying on the bearskin run. That was supposed to be Johnny Bench at one point. He was the National League Rookie of the Year in 68, MVP in 70, and in 72. And the best clue in there is, in my career, I seldom had to sit on my last name. He almost never was put on the bench. All right, Pika, you are in control. I like the Ricky Butts guess. I never sat on my butt. Oh. All right, Spock. You have been challenged. So this is between Pika and Spock. And it is a 75-point puzzle to take us to 40. 5 points short. All right, Pika, Spock. Here is your puzzle. I have a split personality. For free service, dial me. Nowadays, I crank up. I'm twice as good. I amplify my components. A stick or stone may break my bone, but rock won't ever hurt me. So those are your clues. Somebody is close, but there's a clue that is in there that is important. There's a clue in there that's very important. I have a split personality. For free service, dial me. Nowadays, I crank up. I'm twice as good. Oh, you guys are so close. You guys are so close. I think I got to give it to Pika. I'm going to say stereo is close enough that I'm going to give it to you, Pika. Oh, it is stereo. I thought it said stereo speakers. It's stereo or stereo system. I thought my box said stereo speakers. We were looking for the stereo. Split personality. You see things in stereo. For free service, the dial on the stereo. You crank up the stereo. Twice as good. Stereo times 2. I amplify my components. For some reason, that's where I was thinking stereo speaker. And a sticker stone may break my bone, but rock won't ever hurt me. It is indeed stereo. All right, Pika. Who would you like to take on next? You just did Spock. You have to skip Spock. You have to do Chuck, Yoda, or Aaron. Because they have 2 each. All right, Aaron, you have been challenged. And look, see, there was a 45. If Chuck had picked that one to start with, the game would have been over in 1 question. All right, so this is Aaron and Pika. All right, I got the answer. Here are the clues. I have legs, but seldom walk. I backbite many, but never talk. Nope, not Reiki. That is not the 4-letter word. I seek places that can hide me. Because those that feed me cannot abide me. Oh, that's a short one. Damn, I thought it was longer than that. That's a short one. Right one, Chuck. The other one. I have legs, but seldom walk. I backbite many, but never talk. I seek places that can hide me, because those that feed me cannot abide me. Although I will be honest, I would probably have taken that as a legitimate answer. I don't know. I don't know if I could because of clue number 1. I don't know if I could take that as because of clue number 1. I have legs but seldom walk. I backbite many but never talk. I seek places that can hide me, because those that feed me cannot abide me. I'm trying to think if I would have been able to take that. So we are looking at Pika and Aaron. Think of the other 4. There we go. We were looking for the flea, because I think a tick actually does walk, whereas the flea jumps. The flea actually jumps. I'd have to think about that, whether or not I would take a tick. All right, Pika. Do you want Chuck or Yoda? You got 5, 6, 11, or 12. All right, Chuck, you have been challenged. And this square is worth 30 points. Ooh, we'll have to see. All right, we're going to have to see. Because I don't remember what the puzzle is for this one. Parents of teenagers often curse this day. Come here. I want you. I was a sound accomplishment for a teacher of the deaf. Which was something I actually learned when I remember putting this together. I started out as a harmonic telegraph. Ah, Chuck, taking it. The year 1976 marked my centennial. And if not for this, Jerry's kids would have to wait weeks for a response. We were looking for the invention of the telephone. We were looking for the invention of the telephone. See, I did not know Alexander Graham Bell was a teacher of the deaf. Or if I did, I forgot about it. All right, Chuck, you are in control. You have to challenge Yoda. Because she's the only one with 2 numbers left. So would you like square 11 or square 12? Number 12 it is. Do we have a 30 here or not? No, it's a 40. So we loop around again. And it is... I almost said it. So this is between Yoda and Chuck. And here is your riddle. I can be long or I can be short. I can be grown or I can be bought. Yeah. Make fun of my rhymes, by the way. Conversation, not it. I can be painted or left bare. I can be round or I can be square. Nope, not peas. Wow, that's it? That's all I got for this one? Damn, I thought this one would have had more to it. I would have thought this would have had more to it. Long bicycle ride. No, not a long bicycle ride. I can be long or I can be short. I can be grown or I can be bought. I can be painted or left bare. I can be round or I can be square. I'm going to say this one's going to be a hard one, I think. Just on that riddle. Nope, not wood. Not a post. How do you grow a post? I'm just asking. I can be long or I can be short. I can be grown or I can be bought. Yeah, that's a lousy rhyme. I'm going to say that right off. I can be painted or I can be left bare. I can be round or I can be square. That is an ugly way to end that riddle. Oh, Yoda stealing it. Fingernails. It is indeed fingernails. Nice job, Yoda. So with that, Yoda takes control of the board. All right, Yoda. Now, as everybody's got 1 number left, you can select any one of the 5 opponents. So Yoda, which square would you like? Oh, Yoda says, I'm getting rid of Spot. At least on this round. All right, Spot. Here is Spock and Yoda. It's a 75-point question to take us to 30 points. And here are your clues. At my peak is Victoria. At my peak is Victoria. I am an island and a peninsula. I am an imperial remnant. Nope, not idle. From the water, I may appear junky. "1997 brought about a changing of the guard. I am called the Pearl of the Orient." So we are looking at Yoda and Spock. At my peak is Victoria. I am an island and a peninsula. I am an imperial remnant. From the water, it is Hong Kong, and that means Yoda has currently locked Spock out. All right, Yoda. Who would you like to take on next? And can we find a 15-point square? It's possible. It is possible. Like I said, I've got anything from 10 to... I think there's actually been some 5-point squares, too. Number 14. So it is Yoda versus Aaron. Now, just to let you guys know, if the timer runs out, whoever is in the jackpot square when the timer runs out, if we're not on a question, they win. If we're on a question, that is the final question of the game as well. All right, so Yoda said number 14. And it is another 30-point question. So Yoda, Aaron, here are your clues. Reaching stiffly for the sky. I bare my fingers when it's cold. In warmth, I wear an emerald glove. And in between, I dress in gold.
Sliders.
All right, thank you. And that is our riddle for this one. Reaching stiffly for the sky, I bare my fingers when it's cold. In warmth I wear an emerald glove, and in between I dress in gold. So this is for Yoda and Aaron. And Yoda nailing it with no help from the audience. It's a tree. All right, Yoda. Would you like Pika, Luna, or Chuck? All right, Chuck it is. So this is between Chuck and Yoda. And box 11 is worth 80 points to put us at a 40. Oh, so close to our target, but not quite. All right. Chuck, Yoda, here are your clues. We are all airy creatures all of different voice and features. Okay, we are all little airy creatures, all of different voice and features. One of us in glass is set. One of us you'll find in jet. Hey, Coach. Well, I'm reading off when Chuck does it. I think Aaron's kind of disappeared. Another you may see in tin. And the fourth, a box within. Nope, not a butterfly. And if the fifth you should pursue, it can never fly from you. Alright, so here is your riddle. We are little airy creatures, all of us different voice and features. One of us in glass is set, one of us you'll find in jet. Another you may see in tin, and the fourth a box within. If the fifth you should pursue, it can never fly from you. Nope, not a diamond. But yeah, Yoda, if it's crossing platforms, to be fair to everybody, I'm reading off the guesses. If it's not cross platforms, then I'm trying not to read the other ones on air, even though you guys can see the help. Sort of like you're in your own soundproof studios. Oh, Yoda taking it. It is vowels. We are little airy creatures, all of us of different voice and features. One of us in glass is set, the A. One of us you'll find in jet, the E. Another you may see in tin. And the fourth, a box within. If the fifth you should pursue, it can never fly from you. We had vowels. Nicely done, Yoda. And that means you are now down to challenging either Pika or Luna. Somebody playing favoritism. I see how it works. All right, Luna, Yoda. Is it a 5? No, it's a 50. Ooh, this one should be interesting. And again, all I know is the clues are like from 4 to 6 lines. For years, I lived with cannibals in the South Seas. For years, I lived with cannibals in the South Seas. I called my major work a naughty little romance. One of my neighbors and friends was Nathaniel Hawthorne. After I published a whale of a novel, I said I had written a damned black book. So call me Ishmael. Maybe, Moby, you can guess who I am now. Nope, not Tom Sawyer. Oh, that's a bad pun. That's a bad pun. For years I lived with cannibals in the South Seas. I called my major work a naughty little romance. One of my neighbors and friends was Nathaniel Hawthorne. After I published a whale of a novel, I said I had written a damn black book. So call me Ishmael. So Moby, you can guess who I am now. It is Herman Melville, which means Luna takes control of the board. I didn't write these clues, Spot. But yeah, it was a dick of a move. That was good. All right, so it comes down to Luna and Pika on this board for 50 points. All right, Luna, Pika, here are your clues. I'm very secure about my line of work. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. Here today, gone to Maui. Oh, that's another bad pun. That is a very bad pun. I refuse to be Higgins Pygmalion. Zeus and Apollo offer protection for me. Tom is my name in real life, too. So those are your clues. I'm very secure about my line of work. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. Here today, gone to Maui. I refuse to be Higgins Pygmalion. Zeus and Apollo offer protection for me. And Tom is my name in real life, too. So this is down to Pika and Luna. Oh, God. Yeah, Chuck, that's exactly what we're looking for. That's the exact one. Oh, and again, I did not write any of these clues for these. I have sources for these ones. Nope, not Thanos. I'm very secure about my line of work. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. Here today, gone to Maui. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that pun was in there. I refuse to be Higgins Pygmalion. Zeus and Apollo offer protection for me. Tom is my name in real life, too. So we're waiting to see if Pika or Luna can get this one. And the audience not helping them out. I think we've thrown the Twitter clue other than Spock, because Spock, I think, knows it. Nope, not Henry Higgins. It's not Henry Higgins. It is not Sherman. They're struggling with this one. They are struggling with this one. And Yoda's got to sit because Yoda can't play favorites. He's got both of them there. Hey, Ark, how you doing? I'm very secure about my line of work. I know what you're thinking and you're right. Here today, gone to Maui. I refuse to be Higgins Pygmalion. Zeus and Apollo offer protection for me. And Tom is my name in real life, too. I think they're stumped. We get to the last one on this board and it stumps them. And again, the audience can pitch in and help them out. I am doing well, Art. I'm doing well. Hey, bros, how are things? And Pika getting it. It is Magnum PI. The secure about my line of work is he's a security guard. In the show, one of the lines he repeats constantly when he's doing the narration to the audience is, I know what you're thinking and you're right. I'm doing something really, really off the wall. Here today, gone to Maui, because it takes place in Maui. I refuse to be Higgins Pygmalion, and Zeus and Apollo are the two dogs. And Thomas Magnum is his first name. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the timer has gone off. And with that, because we do put a time limit on the game. Nope, not Inuit. Taking the game on a time limit ending is Pika. Pika survives to take the game. Congratulations, Pika. We used up, I think, like 2 minutes on that one, or 3 minutes on that one puzzle. We literally used 3 minutes because Luna and Pika don't know who Thomas Magnum is. All right, so congratulations to Pika. Yeah, because if Heavy hadn't said it in the chat, Pika wouldn't have gotten it. And when the time limit ran out, Luna would have been in the power slots. So Pika steals one. Yep, Pika, he stole it right at the very end. But bros, we were doing the jackpot game. You remember this one, right? You were doing the jackpot game. This is the one with all the riddles and the rhymes and the wordplay. I still love the Herman Melville puzzle. I was sitting there, I was cracking up for the Melville puzzle because I can hear the groans from the puns. Some of them will have puns. Some of them are rhyming puzzles. Some of them are just quick little riddles. Chuck, Yoda, and Luna pretty much for the most part own that board. And Pika snuck in at the last moment to walk away with it. All right, Pika, so with that, congratulations. You now get your choice of the items we have on the top shelf. We have the Barbie doll. We have the Thunderbirds model. We have the Maisto Lamborghini. We have Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. We have Captain America, the LED figure. And what was the other thing I put up there? And we have the Carcassonne board game. So, Pika, which of those would you like? And while we're waiting, Spot says, I got whammies. I'm using them. Oh, and it is a vault shot for Spock with, was that 3 numbers off? Holy mackerel. That was 3 numbers off the board. No, not Thundercats, Thunderbirds, Pika. It's the Thunderbirds model. It is one of the original marionette TV shows. I've actually given away, I think this is my last Thunderbirds model. I think I've given away all the other ones. I'm looking to see. Yeah, this is actually the last of my Thunderbirds models. Yep. All right, Pika, with that will be going to you, my friend. So give me 1 second. And then we give Spock his vault shot. So we put Pika's name on that one via Yoda's Dream Girl. That way I know which address to use. And that is taken care of. Alright, give me a minute. Oops, I'm going to put that right there for now. And I got to make room. You know, the funny thing was I was joking with the wife about going to get sliders. And then what she do? She goes over to White Castle and gets sliders. All right. So Spock said 3 of them out of the blue line. All right. So with that, Spock, we go 1, 2, 3. And with that, Spock, we need a 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault. All right, Spock says, let's go 4, 1, 6, 1. We lock that in, and we hear. We hear the sad, sad, sad trombones of the vault yet again. Alright, so I'm going to close down the jackpot game. Tell it not to save the game. And give me 1 minute, guys, because Alright, guys, I am going to be right back before she eats up all the cheeseburgers, even though she's not supposed to have any. I know, I'm giving you a hard time, huh? Because I love you. So bear with me 1 second, guys, and we'll be right back. I can if he sends me the address, Yoda. I saw. And you can't have any. Bear with me, guys. You know, it would help if you whispered it to me, Yoda. Was it a whisper? Hold on. Okay, it was a whisper. Never mind. It comes through the chat bot as a full scale a standard speech thing, apparently. No, when it comes through on Restream, I actually see it. Oh, you're right. That's cool. I did forget that. My apologies. So I do owe Chuck a small prize. All right, so we have the mystery key ring. Again, I have no idea what it is. We have the Finding Nemo set. We have the dolphin statue. Little bitty cute dolphin statue. Then we have and I'm knocking things over. We have Dodger from Oliver and Company. Give me a second. We have the Pinup Stargirl magnet. The vampire cards. And I'm going to move that back there. And then we have the various ornaments. And like I said, I'm just putting all four of those together. The white ceramics. So Chuck, one of those is yours, your choice. I figured as much. It is the Stargirl pinup. And it goes on your pile of stuff. But yeah, it was almost like I didn't have to ask. I knew what it was. I knew what it was. But yeah, Yoda, it's like I said that because I wasn't looking at chat bot, I was looking at Restream. And Restream kind of pushes it through like it's a standard chat comment. But that may be because I have some stuff turned off. But I do have it written down. So he's definitely written on my paper. All right, well, I'm finishing these up. We'll do one more list, I think, tonight. And then again, because I got to get up at 6:30 in the morning, we'll probably wrap it up as a short night tonight, unfortunately. And I will say, to try to make it up, I may do an afternoon stream tomorrow. Depending on if Chuck's streaming and how long he's streaming, because he's usually my Sunday viewing. Now I gotta go get some more pinup girls. Because I think Stargirl was my last one. I'm looking on my magnet locations. Yeah, I think she was my last one. Dang it. But yeah, we're doing like a quick little 15-minute break so I can make sure I'm not losing my marbles. And that's what the intermission puzzle is for, so you guys have something to work on while I'm stuffing my face. That's why I always turn the camera off when I'm eating. Now, drinking beer or coffee, that's fine, but I hate being watched when I eat. No. I refuse to do marble spot. Like I said, I know people enjoy it, but it's not interactive. It's like, oh, okay, you can pick a number and then you watch and that's it. Hi, yo, waffles and pancake. How y'all doing? Did the package get there yet? I should say, did your Tetris box get there yet? Yeah, relax and enjoy the little itty bitty sliders and the beer. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, welcome to Wits. We are the original. It's not there yet? Darn it. What do you mean she retired? Yeah, there are two separate ones for whammies until Cloudbot gets completed. They're still in beta. What? She don't love me no more? Okay. But yeah, to answer your question, Yoda, it's basically Cloudbot. Is a Streamlabs thing, so they're still like debugging it. And until they get it debugged, it's going to be like separate point totals, and so on and so forth. That one just basically keeps counting up. The one that TrebekBot gives you is the correct one. The one TrebekBot gives is the correct one. Yeah, sometimes the bot breaks. Spot. All right, so bear with me. Right, is that what the bot said was George the 7th? Yeah, there's no George the 7th. I have to fix that one. I don't know how that one got busted. Well, unfortunately, bros are falling, or baby bro. It's gonna be rather early tonight because, like I said, I gotta get up at 6:30 in the morning. No, consider it a bot malfunction spot. It does do that on occasion because slight spelling changes throw it off. And then after this, we'll do one more list, and then I think we'll wrap it up tonight. Like I said, we'll do it early. Yep, Listy has worked, bros. That's why I'm getting my drinking done and out of the way. Oh, that was weird. My computer graphics were acting up. That was weird. It's like my whole screen just kind of went all dotted for me for a minute. We're going to do one more list, Heavy, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. Like I said, I'm giving it the full 15 minutes for the intermission. And then after the intermission, we will do the list, which I have to get to. Oh, this is an easy list. This is going to be like a very easy list. So how far in are they on the pay-per-view, Allie? I know they can't be up to the Battle Royal already. I know they can't be. All right, so dun 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. No, AEW is doing their pay-per-view today, Spot. So who are the mystery people? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we had the Villager, Enlightened Group Aim until one left devastated is the Illuminati, the state army officer makes no fuss. We were looking for the state of Colorado, who makes no ado. You put away gold in a dramatic scene. Tableau. Dramatic scene is the table, and the AU is for the gold. And then finally, supernatural forces were oddly once obsessions, which comes out to be occults. So I figure I knew Page. Wait, Adam Page was there? Oh, Hangman Page. Yeah, I knew he was supposed to be there. And if you take the first 5 letters and the last 5 letters and read them together, the secret word of the puzzle was, as Mark said, victorious. Alright, guys, so with that, let's get back over to the game boards, and we're going to get to the list. And like I said, I've got a funny feeling this list is going to blow by. I hate using this list for the final, but it's just the way it fell. It's just the way it fell tonight. We are looking for Disney full-length animated films. We're looking for Disney full-length animated films. And with that, I'm only going to put a 30-minute timer on this because you guys should not even need it. And the timer starts now. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, not there. Oh, I forgot to put me back on camera. Duh. Yeah, it's kind of weird when a really simple list is what's left. Spock with number 4. Hello, Twisty. What's good? So Spock with number 4. Let's see. Lion King not there. Peter Pan goes to Spock. Fantasia. Hound and the Fox not there. Let's see. The Lady and the Tramp goes to Pika. Beauty and the Beast goes to Bros. See, Mary Poppins wouldn't count because Mary Poppins is not all animated. I thought about that. And I had to I couldn't do Mary Poppins. I couldn't do Bedknobs and Broomsticks as much as I wanted to. Jungle Book, Lion King, Fox and the Hound, Pocahontas, Pinocchio, Spot with number 6. Fantasia, Fox and the Hound, 101 Dalmatians, Jungle Book, Pete's Dragon, Oliver and Company, Frozen, Cinderella goes to Spock. Heartbreakers, Dumbo, Moana, The Rescuers. Okay. Art getting Bambi. So we have 2 left. And if you guys can't come up with 2 Disney movies in 30 minutes, I'm going to worry about you. The Quest for Camelot, Robin Hood, The Aristocrats, goes to Spock as well. Sword in the Stone, Brer Rabbit, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I'm checking to make sure I didn't miss Okay, did not miss it. Mary Poppins, 101 Dalmatians, and the last one on the list goes to Art. It is Sleeping Beauty. Told you guys that was going to be a quick one. I just knew when that one got written up because I did animated. I need to do live action ones. I need to do ones that are like mostly live action because I get a feeling that'll be harder. All right, so with that, before we go to a Betty Bite, let's see what we've got. We've got Spock with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Art with 2, Twisted with 1, Pika with 1, and Bros with 1. And I'm gonna run through this pretty fast because, like I said, we're getting ready to head off to an early bedtime. Pika got Lady and the Tramp, Yoda. You are a Disney movie? Yeah, I can see that. And we are just basically going to run down the list. So Spot gets the one-player game. No cheating. It's like I knew this one was going to go by really quick. Just because of what was there. And Spot gets a shot at the vault. And that means the last small prize goes to Art. So Art gets the small prize. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. All right, Art, so we'll start with you. Art, we have over on the small prize pile, we have the mystery key ring, the Finding Nemo playset, the dolphins, the vampire card, Dodger from Oliver and Company, and we have the ornament, the space ornaments. And Spock will get a vault shot as well with another number. So you'll get 2 numbers off, Spock. All right, Art, Dodger it is. Dun, 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 dun. So Art will be getting the Dodger figure. There we go. Artful Dodger. And I gotta find what I did with your other one. It's around here, so there it is. So Art now has Oliver and he has Grover. Even though you can't see Grover too well. Well, like I said, I'll be at the office for half the day tomorrow, so I don't know if watching TV... Dang it. I don't know if watching wrestling is going to be like top of my list tomorrow. Alright, so we're going to put that there. Look out, Gumbo. Look out, boy. Alright, and then we turn our attention to Spock and the vault. So basically, Spock, you get your 1 number off on the wheel spin. And you said 2 from the white. So we are going to remove 1 from the white row. And we need a 4-digit number, Spock. Oh, they already said it wasn't going to be PG. They already said it wasn't going to be PG. No, I'm me at the moment, Pika. I'm me at the moment. So basically, Spot's getting 2 shots at the vault. 3, 4, 0, 1. We lock that in. And we hear. Alright, and then Spot gets 1 for the list. And he said both out of the white. So we take a second one out of the white for you. And what combination would you like now? So what 4-digit number would you like for this one, Spot? All right, Spot says 2, 3, 6, 1. We lock that in. And this time, what do we hear? But we hear more sad trombones. More sad trombones. All right, so with that, we are going to close the vault down. And we're going to do a save of the vault because that will be the last of the vault shots, I think. Actually, no, I can't say that either because now we got to give Spot his 1-player game. And Spot, you're getting basically the same game that Aaron got. Spot will be playing our version of 1 versus 100. All right, Spot. So, again, the final prize. Hey, Sal, how you doing? The final prize at the end will be based on when you walk away, if you walk away, and how many mobsters are left. All right? So, with that, we are going to fill the board back up with the new sets of questions. All right, Spock, here is your first question of your game. Most everybody loves Tom Hanks movies, and he's even won the Best Actor Academy Awards 2 times in a row. What role was his second Oscar for? Was it for him saying, "There's no crying in baseball"? Was it him for being a physically fast, mentally slow man? Or was it for him being someone dying of AIDS? So, Spot, which of those? Cool, South. If you ever get a chance to, like, I don't know if it's electronic or poster or whatever. Because, like I said, I wasn't on Nerdies. I was kind of like listening on Nerdies, but I wasn't paying a lot of attention. Nope, not Leany. I was waiting for you to say Lino. Chuck, that's what I was waiting for you to say. I'm like, no, we don't do that one. Alright, Spot. Everybody loves Tom Hanks movies. Alright, so you think it's B, Forrest Gump. Is it Forrest Gump? It is Forrest Gump. Philadelphia, he got the year before. That was the one, that was the boxer with AIDS. And then the second Oscar was the very next year for Forrest Gump. Alright, so with that, Spot, let's see how many mob members you got rid of. Oh, you got rid of 20 of them. Oh, Marvin the Martian is out, as is Daffy Duck. Bye, Daffy. No, I don't think I put you in here yet, Red. Like I said, that's why I wanted Nerdy to send me the still shots of the SCW and ZCW wrestlers, and then I'm just going to put them in the place of all these characters. All right, Spock. With that, that's Harry the Monster. That's the monster from Bugs. Because you got that corner of 6 was Yosemite Sam, Bugs, Gossamer, Marvin, Daffy, and Sylvester. It's 1 versus 100. All right, Spock. Here is your next question. Stewie is to Peter as Elroy is to a bumbling quarry employee, a bumbling sprocket employee, or a bumbling power plant employee. Stewie is to Peter as Elroy is to a bumbling quarry employee, a bumbling sprocket employee, or a bumbling power plant employee. And if you miss this one, I'm going to say shame on you. I'm going to have to say it. I won't mean it, but I'll have to say it.
Welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000.
All right. He says it's B. Is it B? It is B. And with that, let's see how many more you get rid of. Wow, 18 more dropped off. Even Fred got it wrong. Even Fred got it wrong. And Fred was the bumbling quarry employee. All right, so with that, we remove 18 more. All right, Spock, you are down to 62 left. I'm going to give you the option to keep going, or you can walk away. If you walk away now, you get 380 wins. If you keep going and if you happen to miss, you lose everything. But yeah, this is like our version of 1 versus 100. All right, Spock says keep going. All right, the next question for you, Spock. Weird Al's Like a Surgeon was a parody of whose song? Was it Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, or Celine Dion? That's another easy one. See, sometimes the easy questions just get mixed in with the hard questions. Or you can ask the mob, trust the mob. Says Madonna. Is it Madonna? It is indeed Madonna. Let me see how many got this one wrong. Ooh, that was a 16 more. 16 more got it wrong, including Yosemite Sam and Mighty Mouse. Yosemite Sam and Mighty Mouse are both gone. Let's see, who do we got left? We still got Sully and Mike. We've still got Hawk Girl. We got the Chef. We got Fred and Velma. Oh, Waldo's gone too. We got one of the Powerpuff Girls left. And a couple of characters I think were just picked randomly. All right. Spock, you're halfway through. Keep going, or do we call it quits? You're at 54, so you're at 540 whammies. You're only 16 away from wheel spin. And Bugs and Gossamer are still there. All right, Spot says, keep going. All right, here is your next question, Spot. Groovy, baby. Who is the arch enemy of the International Man of Mystery? Is it an eye patch wearer, a bald man, or man with hands of steel? Groovy, baby. Who is the arch enemy of the International Man of Mystery? Is it the eye patch wearer, the bald man, or the man with hands of steel? All right, he says it's a bald man. Don't add to it because that could make it wrong. Is it a bald man? It is indeed the bald man. And let's see how many people got this one wrong. Ooh, another 13. The Powder Puff Girl is gone, and so is Mike Wachowski. Mike Wachowski is gone. All right, you are down to 33. All right, Spot. That's 670 whammies. Or you can keep going. Nope, not Reiki. Chuck's like, I'm going to get this 4-letter word. Mrs. Fallon's not challenging me tonight. All right, next question. In the logo for the TV hit Weeds. Nope, not hype. In which letter of the show, in which of the letters in the show's title does a cannabis plant show growing out of it? In the logo for the TV hit Weeds, in which letter does it show a cannabis plant growing out of it? Is it the 23rd letter of the alphabet, the 4th letter of the alphabet, or the 19th letter of the alphabet? Spot, in the logo for the TV hit Weeds, in which letter does it show a cannabis plant being shown growing out of it? Is it the 23rd letter of the alphabet, the 4th letter of the alphabet, or the 19th letter of the alphabet? All right, you said it's coming out of the 4th letter of the alphabet. On the logo for the TV show Weeds, does the cannabis plant show growing out of the D? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. In the logo, the actual cannabis plant is shown growing out of the S. It's actually shown growing out of the S, and with that, Spot loses all those mobsters and drops down to 0. But yeah, if you ever look at the logo, it's basically as the S goes up, it just kind of keeps going, and it shows the cannabis plant coming out of the top. See, they're easy, but sometimes you just have to say, I don't know. I'm going to use Let's see what the mob would have said. The mob would have gotten you through it. The mob would have gotten you through it. Because the mob said 68%. Knew that one. Let's see how many would have been removed. Ooh, that's still a lot that would have been removed. That still would have been a lot of them that would have been removed. But that's the way the cookie crumbles at times. Nope, it is not highly. Highly. I don't even know how to pronounce that one, Chuck. It's a Showtime show, and it's literally about some hippie marijuana growers. All right, guys. So, unfortunately, see, we catch you on some of them, Spot. Unfortunately, guys, we are going to have to wrap it up tonight because, like I said, I got to get ready to go to bed because I got to be at the office at 6:30 in the morning. Yuck. So, what I may do, if the guys I'm normally watching aren't streaming tomorrow, when I get home, I may do an afternoon game show stream just to keep it going. If not, I will be working on graphics and trivia file questions out the wazoo because I finally got in touch with the guys that worked on QuizKit. Just tomorrow, South, I volunteered because they are shorthanded very badly. And then I got to work Memorial Day because I volunteered for that one too. They know I can keep things without not falling apart. So I pretty much volunteered to work tomorrow and Monday. The good thing about Monday is like I don't have to be until 9. Tomorrow I got to be in early. Heaven help me. Again, guys, make sure you guys check out everybody that's. Thank you, Ark. I greatly appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out everybody that streamed. I still got to work on renewing some timers to get everybody back up and running like it should. Whether you're watching, and if you, bros, I'm telling you, you haven't been over there yet, but I'm telling you, go watch Chuck Hess on DLive. Because, like I said, I know you were the Hot Wheels fanatic, and he will gladly show that stuff off. He will gladly show that stuff off. Nope, not Hyla, not right. All right, guys, so with that, we are going to wrap things up tonight. And as we always say around here, I want to thank everybody that came in. Thank NorCal for the raid from earlier today. As we always say around here, you can exercise the body, and I'm with you 100%. But you got to make sure to exercise the gray cells, because without these, the rest of it is just a lump of muscle, and it ain't going nowhere. So with that, guys, we will wish you a very, very good night, and we will see you guys. As soon as I hit the right button. We will see you guys tomorrow. Or Monday for sure. Maybe tomorrow.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're brave, then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're brave, then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.